Alright everyone, welcome back to another episode of Daily Drinks. On today's episode, we're talking about gin. So, the one I got here for you is going to be the Beefeater Dry Gin. Now, the only reason I have this flavor here is because this is what my buddy recommended to me back in the day to get. So, I put it on my shelf so when he comes over, he wants to have some gin, he can try it out. Now, this does say it's a dry gin, and from what I've figured out, all that means it doesn't have no sweetener in it. So, if you want your gin a little bit sweeter, you probably want the normal gin, not the dry gin. So this is 88 proof London Beefeater Dry Gin. And what we're going to do first, I'm just going to pour a little bit in here, take a little taste, and see what it's all about. Yeah, doesn't really smell like much. I don't have a real good example because either my sniffer ain't working or it just doesn't smell very much. So let's just take a little taste, see what it's all about. Kind of tastes like flat Sprite. That's the only way I can describe it. Flat Sprite. I feel like it's got a little citrus taste to it. It's a flat tasting soda. That's what I think. Alright, so typically I would never go for gin. There was one time I was stuck up in a free bar situation, tired of drinking their same generic beers that they serve everywhere for free. So my buddy was drinking gin and Sprites. That's what I decided to give it a try. So today we're going to have a gin and Sprite. We're going to taste it, tell you what it's all about. So, with that, got a cup with some ice. We're going to pour, I don't know, got a little bit left in there. I'll pour that in there. We're going to do a couple ounces of gin in my cup. And we're going to do half an ounce of simple syrup. Put that in there. And we're going to squeeze a lemon in there, or lime. Squeeze a lime. I don't have any lemons, so we're just going with the lime. Squeeze that in there. And we're going to top the rest off with a little bit of Sprite. Alright, now we're just going to give her a little twirl just to make sure she's swirled up there. Don't want it to get too fizzy. Alright, now let's give it a shot. A whole lot better. Adding that sweet in there, adding the Sprite, brings it back to pretty much regular Sprite. So, you're ever in a situation, they're serving gin, you don't know what to do with it, just put a little Sprite in there. It'll sweeten it right back up. Make it pretty palatable. It's a pretty refreshing drink. Now, I did forget the most important part when you're trying to be fancy. You got to garnish it with a little lime wedge. And now you look high class. So, again, you're in a situation. You don't know what you want to drink. You're looking for something refreshing. You're tired of drinking beer for the day. Get a gin and Sprite. Pretty refreshing. Cool you down. Tastes pretty good. And that's where it's at. And I would say 99% of bars is going to have this. A lot of people at their home bars have this on hand. It's a staple. You're going to find it everywhere. So, with that, that is gin. Like, follow, tell me if you want to see anything different, and we'll see you next time. Cheers and enjoy.